Hey everybody, Jen here. I just want to make a video really quick. Couple things. Fair warning, before I start, there will be tears. I'm pretty much guaranteeing that. But a couple things. I love what I do. Okay? If you follow me at all, you know how much I love being a part of fitness. You know how much the last year and a half has done for me. Lost over 100 pounds. I have changed my life completely and I adore it. I love knowing that that changing my lifestyle and putting myself first in some areas has made such an impact, not only on my life but on my children's and a lot of other people too. I love being a fitness coach. I adore teaching Insanity and teaching boot camps, and I love having that ability to help other people find their own self-worth and see them reach things that they didn't realize they could do before, or things that they didn't realize that they could attain. It honestly makes it so worth it for me. I adore it. But I've had a lot of people ask why I share as much as I do, why I post so many videos, why I talk about what I do so much. And the simple fact is I love it, but it's also a chance for me to be accountable to myself. So I'm sorry if you don't like all my videos, just skim past them. Because there's a lot of people out there who do like to see them. I also want to tell those of you out there who aren't sure about sharing your own journey that it matters. I know you don't think it matters. I know that you think that it's just another thing on your feed and that people aren't going to care and people aren't going to look, and who wants to see you gross and sweaty, and who cares what your goals are. The answer is a lot of people, okay? There are a lot of people out there who care. I have had the blessing of having a lot of private lurkers who look through my stuff, and I thought for a long time, because there were a lot more people complaining that I was posting it than actually saying something nice about the fact that I was posting it. But I will tell you what, consistency is key. If you stick with it and you stay true to yourself, there are so many people who are watching you who aren't saying anything. And when they do, I'm sorry, when they do say something, it's gonna matter. And you're gonna realize that what you did mattered. It's simple, and it may just be a sweaty picture, and it may just be a 30-second video explaining what you did today for yourself. But making yourself vulnerable, showing people that you're human and that you try too, and that you fail too, and that you are working at it, is what makes you personable, and it's what makes people realize that you're real and that it's okay for them to try too. Don't ever discount the few things that you put out there and think that people aren't going to appreciate it. Maybe some people don't, but those that do matter way more. It matters way more that you made any kind of an attempt. I had people after a year of watching me finally say something to me and say how much it mattered to them for them to see my posts and stuff, and I've always appreciated that. But what's brought this video on is that I received a message on Facebook over the weekend, and it's been humbling, and I promised to keep their anonymity, but they told me to go ahead and share. But I want you to understand that this isn't what I expected. I wasn't planning on making an impact like this. And I don't know if I can talk it all out loud if I don't just read it. So I have my computer just below me, and I'm just going to read to you what they said to me. And then I'm just going to read to you my response, because I don't know that I can say much more. I just want you guys to understand that sharing matters. So I woke up the other morning on a day when I really didn't want to work out, and I'd been sick for a week. The last thing I wanted was to do something. And this is what I received. It says, "Thank you for sharing. My 16-year-old has battled bulimia, cutting, and burning. And since I've had her with my trainer, she's really blossomed. I asked her to video her transformation and to help other teens. And I hope that she does. But thank you, Jennifer. I had become bulimic too. And I think that your story came at a perfect time. Thankfully, I turned to personal fitness to get away from a serious eating disorder. But 98% in part was to watching your Facebook videos and messages. It was very humbling to wake up to that, because I'm just sharing. My response was, I can't tell you how much reading this has touched me. Both you and your daughter have such inspirational strength. I am so humbled to have had even a small part in that. Please do keep me posted with all of your progresses. As a teen, I too struggled with cutting, and I battled many self-worth issues. I am so touched and grateful for your raw honesty. I got into training as a coach so that I could help make a difference in other people's lives. Today, I have woken up to realize that in a case in which I was completely unaware, I was making a substantial difference for two precious people. Thank you for sharing. I just want you guys to remember that. Just understand that even if it's a 30-second clip to say, hey, I didn't want to push play today, but I did, and I feel good. Those things matter. And you matter. And you matter to me. And if you're still watching this at the 7-minute mark, thanks. I'm sorry this is longer than I wanted it to be. But I want it to be understood that being vulnerable and sharing your defeats and your triumphs is always welcome.